Marburga Beat Rambawe, good afternoon. And we want to welcome you to a celebration of our elders. We are here, Stann Ecumenical College and St. Vincent and the Grenadines Yurumein Project, honoring our elders. So what a beautiful thing to do, and not appropriate on this day, March the 14th, a very crucial day in the life of the Garifuna people. Today in Yurumein St. Vincent, big public and bank holiday. I was blessed to be there last year honoring Chatoye's Day. There's a big celebration holiday and there's a program, and I was asked to speak on behalf of the Garifuna people and how privileged I felt then. So today we continue the celebration. So happy Chatoye Day. And today in Belize, from our group, we are honoring our elders. So sit back, relax. Because of Mr. COVID, everything is virtual. But it doesn't mean that it won't happen. So you're in the comfort of your homes. So today is a significant day. Joseph Chatoye was our leader who stood his ground against the British to say, hey, this is our land. But the historians who didn't quite know the history told us that he was in a sword fight and with this British leader, and bam, the leader killed him. How can you kill a warrior with a sword fight? No, man, it's not so easy. The man was ambushed. The man was ambushed, and hence his death. But they didn't stop, but eventually they got defeated. But nonetheless, we honor him today. So it's so fitting that we also honor the elders who have continued the legacy. Those who are honoring in our communities, they're outstanding men and women in our community. So that's my opening remarks, and I'm glad that you're here with us. Sama wagunda hachulu wama lada ugia wiyo haya ha isha gobe hongo lula wanse wagero ya dangriga we you lay 14 leader urwa hati liyo haya ge Joseph Chatoye wabuti yara indur am Yurumein ma la name face yin orale gundat na alugduwana ya yumle sigel be na yanwa lo ko banda garino leader diule yen Yurumein awa hati what do you get it awa yura haya agribugu ha icha goya be hongo yu mate hubia la daga sadi covid-19 si a wonder leader aba meme diga merede lube le waduro merede lube ala gu waba la daga wo weyule give kate lu wiyo ha wiyo hono lago give kate wiyo hani seme ni ho nugele Gwen Yunes Gonzalez nugeba Buguri Jule Ramba Wile. le seri be inebe wala biwi shilula baruwe hawo adugu wala le babu seri be ya ubo keisi la dunu wasi ubo wega fe o bien la na sagri fe ndo be washara hate fe ndo mania hashara bigi wa bawa uwe wa dulida wosho wa bunu bebe kia safaba wa lege su ribani ishara. Sermon why home no bring again ha malu lupido hamalali mali bime hergudni wago shibungio luma leremu wagero. So thank you very much, the Ecumenical College, St. Vincent and Grenadines Youth Arm, for that beautiful rendition of our Belizean national anthem in Garifuna and our prayer, the Lord's Prayer in Garifuna. And we applaud them. Give them a round of applause in your house. Yes, yes, yes. I am sure that you felt it. It Burugualized you, right? Burugua, correct. And so we move right along. Wabarogong. There's a young woman who had this vision to mobilize us. So hence, we have Stann Ecumenical College and St. Vincent and the Grenadines Yurumein Project. She answered the call, and she was sensible enough to know she cannot do it alone. She needs a team. So that is why we are here. And this movement has started and has taken a life of its own. So to officially welcome us to this honoring program, I want to call on the young lady, Dr. Yurumein Cayetano. Womi wablogo to wabuti sasa muhiaru to abi bani fele luma get sunti gabafu lu tonde unwa ya lamu wei kabala wadiga lu labaga lu la wasero garifna do ugwele ti terresti birad wati lido wadamu womi wablogo
bosotna awahaya lo wishu go sereme hon wa go burigo ho wena mo haya lo wa go soon le aduga hamali be won le shigdna dion le uwen hayura hon wena mo haya ararama lo ago hey aluga wa monti afro go fleti lo ya la wagana wa uwen benin lamoge le waduga be alugada wa moti again wa yunago lo hiabi wamo buida lamu gala salero diole recibe wa moto wa MC to lo be tadaru ni barasa gule Susia Gwen Nunes Gonzalez recibe wa moti again sun hagada bali SCEC SVG Yurumein Project sereme wa home lo ago soon le hadugube lo wiro hani Garifuna duo recibe wa muti one guest speaker Ebo James Curtis sereme waya bu lo ago soon le badugbe lo biro hani wanasio recibe wa muti soon ha lube hiro honwa ugen onwe bu sereme wishu go home lo ago soon le hadugbe gara lamuga wararamu lo ago hege gara lame hararamu warahio wasanigo wabaya luago wege leda dale lubeleabi ruti wa sereme hon sunha ishgbe sensu won gyara lamuga wafeha luago wadagumanle sereme waya hon sun wa member sereme waya again hon game Garifuna agriculture Garifuna medicine Garifuna arts Garifuna education sereme recibe wa motia sun ha agamba habaya Sereme waya hon lo wago hachulu wa mo uye. Sereme.
Oh, Sereme ma lubuidu yanu. Tumege wabuti. Sister Jeremy Cayetano, thank you very much for those powerful words. And you can see the effect of this program. She said her presentation in Garifuna. How awesome! Hi, 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 hi. So applaud her from wherever you are. And we want to tell her thank you. Thank you for being a visionary leader. Now they say you cannot lead, you cannot be a leader if you don't have followers, right? And so there's a team of us in this project, and we have one young lady who is our brain when it comes to technology, who is one of our go-to person to sort out things, one Benefa young lady, right? So she will do a presentation on behalf of our organization. Put your hands together. When we have logo, give her a resounding round of applause in your household. Make the whole neighborhood here. I got my super best on you. We are Halle Diego. When we have logo, so Halle.
Good afternoon. In July of 2019, Dr. Jeremy Cayetano and Mr. James Cordes had a conversation while in Yurumein, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This conversation was with regard to bringing the Garifuna culture back to Yurumein. What a funny and interesting conversation to be having at that particular time. Why then and why now? Ibu James mentioned to Dr. Cayetano that he thought it was the time to bring the Garifuna culture back and to keep it going in Yurumein. She wondered to herself, how can I, a Garifuna woman living in the country of Belize, help bring our culture back to Yurumein? I understand the Garifuna language, she thought, and I am a Garifuna person, but I am not as comfortable in bringing that message about. So, what do I do? Who do I talk to? Where do I run? Nebuga Agui. I'm going back home, so when I get to Belize, I'll have this conversation with those around me who I believe will be able to help me fulfill this purpose. In July, Dr. Jeremy Cayetano contacted 12 of her associates at the institution in which we are now located, Stann Ecumenical College. Just above our head in the library at that particular time, she called on 12 individuals, not including herself, to come to Stann Ecumenical College and have this conversation about how to bring Garifuna Duo to Yurumein, our homeland, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. During that time, 12 of us, 13 of us sat at the table, and we had a brief discussion about how best to do this. Things were stated such as, how could we do it? We are in the same boat and in the same shoes as you. We understand Garifuna, and some of us, we tamper with Garifuna. How could we help in such an enormous project? How could we bring about this change? We don't know yet, but we'll take this journey along with you. In August of 2019, we had our first PTA meeting as an institution, where we brought together members of the community and made this pitch to them. We want to start a project. At the time, we were calling it the SCEC SVG Yurumein Project. And we spoke to our constituents, the parents, the community, the students, and we said, this is what we'd like to bring to Stann Ecumenical College, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Of course, with everything, there will always be naysayers. Oh, you are Garifuna, but you don't speak your language. Oh, you are Garifuna, but there's so much about Garifuna culture that you don't know. Instead of taking that negativity and shying away from this opportunity that was being presented, she and her 12, almost like disciples, yes, decided that they would continue on with what they knew they wanted to do, what they knew they wanted to have done. COVID came in March of 2020 to not only Stann Creek Ecumenical College, but to the world. And it put a damper on the dreams, the hopes and desires that we had as an institution to take members of not only the institution, but of our community to Yurumein to bring Garifuna culture to them. In all honesty, we were hoping to have a few teachers who were retiring stay back in Yurumein and continue on with this particular feat. It didn't happen that way. We didn't get the opportunity to go, but that didn't stop us. Instead, we started meeting, and we started these meetings virtually. We used Google's platform through Google Meet to have what we now call Wayanuha Garifuna, which is a meeting of levels 1 through 3, those who are novice like myself. You've been around the Garifuna culture all your life, but still you are not a speaker. Those who are of the understanding, they understand Garifuna. They can hear it, know when you're talking about them, know when you're talking good or bad. They can enjoy the conversations, but they don't feel as comfortable with speaking the language. Then you have those who are like Dr. Grenadines Gonzalez, overachievers, right? They are not the novices, they are not the understanding, they are our cultural ambassadors. They are the ones who are going to help push us forward. We're looking for more of you, and we hope that you will come and join us in being a part of this revolutionary event of bringing our Garifuna culture to our people, not only here in Belize, but to help us take it to Yurumein. There are other organizations or other entities that are a part of the Yurumein Project, such as Wayanuha Garifuna, which again deals with the focus of language. Then we have our SCEC, SVG youth arm. They are our cultural ambassadors with regard to dance, drama, music. They are the youth, and if we don't get them involved, we will never see our culture move forward. Because of that particular entity, we now have more young people clamoring to identify with Garifuna Duo, to claim who they are. And now that they claim who they are, they need that background knowledge that helps them portray who they are when they are wherever they are. Teachers, those are the 12 disciples that are with Dr. Cayetano and Ibu James. We need them, we need you to help us fulfill this. So a Garifuna Teachers Association is being formed. It is in its infancy, and we are looking for you to come and be a part of this. You don't have to be a fluent Garifuna speaker, but we're hoping that in joining, you will become a fluent Garifuna speaker. So you won't just understand, or you won't be a novice like myself. You will be another cultural ambassador to help bring this culture forward. We have organizations such as GAME, which Dr. Cayetano mentioned earlier. We want to fulfill those entities of the arts, music, agriculture, and education. And we can't do that without you. This is not just a plea to get you involved. This is, let us stop bad-mouthing one another and start helping each other. You saw something that didn't go quite right? Pull us aside, help us out, and help us continue this journey. Join the journey. Wayanuha Garifuna, Garifuna Teachers Association, the St. Vincent, SCEC, SVG, Yurumein Project. We're looking for you. We want you. You are needed. You are necessary. Come and be a part of us. Thank you for letting us share this afternoon with you. Sereme.
Wow! Nuba, wow! Muti. Libime. Le bisha gubungwa lido bakati. Semo tu amule lo hali Diego. Luago lubido tafarga duni. Kala luago be diule. Alu de te lu heabi wamo liwa mege be. Mara malago obo aso erere. Ai anil be denegot heri hi. Yima mege won. Uno gemeti menera idelo bala warasi ani. Yalam go wadaru wabaru go. Same way bo kito. Haliwo me wab logo to. Ye will be arranged with the woman yengi. So well done there, Ito Hallie Diego. She has asked us to come on board. She has asked you to come on board. Don't stand on the side and criticize. Come with constructive criticism and with solution. That's what we want, right? So she has given you a rundown of how it happened, how it came about, and what we're all about. And like we said, Mr. COVID, hey, you know how win. We got online platform, Mr. COVID. But we thank you, Mr. COVID, for teaching us. Because many of us are now learning about online Google, online Zoom. They must say Loom, Zoom, Zoom, anything online. Hey, same with Google, same with COVID. Ugweleti, wagumesera, ofudanya ha inyo hobe yahu. At this time, we're gonna present those who we're honoring. So we have 3 segments where you will be able to hear what they're about. Why are they being honored and who they are and their contribution to this community. So I want you to relax, put your hands together and keep your ears wax free, your eyes focused on your phone, your laptop, your TV, wherever, and make sure you hear every word that they're saying. I am blessed that I was asked to interview these learned people. So I present them to you, our first set of honorees. Let's put our hands together for them.